It's the return of the Philly cheesesteak battle. Jalapeno bacon versus truffle mushroom. Who's gonna win? Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome to our cheesesteak battle. So Max said, what if we did another cheesesteak battle? Because the first one was provolone versus whiz. And who won?
I think the Cheese Whiz.
I think the Cheese Whiz won too. I went into it thinking there's no way. Finding myself a huge Cheese Whiz fan these days. But now, Max says, let's do another one. I go, but we've done the iconic ones. And then I thought, wait, let's do some different ones. Max says, yes, let's do some different ones. And then he cried a little bit and there was some tears and whatever, it doesn't make any difference. All that matters is we're doing jalapeno bacon versus truffle mushroom. Sure to be amazing, and we will absolutely let you know what our crew's opinion of these is at the end. That wasn't a tease to make you stay, so you could for sure feast your eyes on Chancey, because everybody wants to put Chance in more. Why don't we see more of Chance? We'd like to see Chance. He's 24, for God's sakes. Of course he's gonna look better than me or Max.
Love you guys.
Love you too, buddy. All right. I'm going to try and do them as simultaneously as I can, but we will do the bacon part first for the jalapeno one because it's going to flavor everything that comes after it. Dig?
Dig.
Dig. So the bacon begins with, surprise, bacon. So let's just cut this up into little pieces, shall we?
Yeah.
I don't want giant pieces, but I want these, they're going to shrink. They're going to give their flavor. But the point of cooking them in the pan first, before the vegetables or the beef, is that they will flavor everything that comes after it. And then we go to an already hot pan. So this is simple. We're rendering out the fat. We're cooking the bacon. I don't want it too crispy. I just want it. But what comes off of this is going to help influence the flavor of the peppers and onions that come after it. So let it do its thing, 3-4 minutes. We should be there. So we have 2 peppers to cut today. We have jalapenos for our jalapeno bacon, and we have a traditional green for our truffle mushroom. This is the choice of cheesesteaks everywhere. So let's just give ourselves a couple pieces. Cut these guys up. We like long, thin pieces here. Max?
That's not what she said.
Thank you.
She doesn't want it long and thin.
She might. So sick. Okay, there's one. Now our jalapeno. We're going to take this guy off, cut him down the middle. Now, here's the question. Do we want seeds and membranes, boys, or no? I say no.
No, we don't.
We don't want to overwhelm. We want the heat, but we all know that right here, this part is where most of this and the seeds is where most of the heat comes from, or certainly a lot of it. So we'll take this out. We'll go like this, and then we'll cut this guy up, just like we did with our regular green. And by the way, it's not like a jalapeno is ridiculously hot. I mean, you sort of, you say jalapeno and people go, ooh, it's going to be too hot. But not really. They're not that bad. I'll cut these guys in half. We'll make it easy for people to eat. I'll bring these guys back, cut them in half. I think this is going to be about enough. And checking on our bacon, looks like this. This is how I like it. I like it a little bit soft. I'm okay with that. Seems like it's a little fattier, so that's good. So I'm going to take the bacon out and put it in a bowl. And I have 2 bowls. We'll be keeping our things separate. But I will keep this fat in the pan. So I'll go like this. Bacon comes in here. Perfect. Pan goes back. This goes away. Now we cut our mushrooms. And for our truffle mushroom, ladies and gentlemen, I'm using my beloved shiitake. I love you, shiitake mushrooms. I love you. We don't want the stem, so we'll cut these guys off. We'll turn the kit over. And then just thinly slice these guys until we have enough. We think we're there. And again. And because we're just making one of each, we'll go one more. I don't have to put it all in, but more is better than too little, correct?
Yes.
All right, that's good. Next up, we can start to cook our vegetables in the pans. I have 2 pans. This pan is for the jalapeno bacon. This pan is for the truffle mushroom, but instead of avocado oil, I'm gonna use beef tallow. And beef tallow is rendered beef fat. They take this hard white beef fat, they cook it down till it's liquid, and then they put it in here and it looks like this. And that is just gonna add some amazing beefy flavor to the whole thing. Now that we've got both of our lubricating oils in there, in we go. Each will get some yellow onion that I've already sliced. Not that giant piece. And now their respective vegetables. The side with the bacon gets the jalapenos. The side with the beef tallow will get the green pepper and the sliced shiitakes. And everything just softens. Fantastique. C'est fantastique, right?
Très fantastique.
Very fantastic, right. Got a little dry, a little bit more of the beef tallow here. By the way, the beef tallow is pretty accessible in many supermarkets. It's a great thing. You want to amp up your flavor of whatever beef thing you're making, that's going to help you. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to cook our vegetables first, take them out of the pans, throw the beef in when we get there. Then everything goes back in. Then they all get their cheeses. Then they get bunned. They get looked at. We take pictures. We eat. We're happy. We go home. And while I'm stirring this, yes, I realize shiitakes are not the traditional mushroom for a cheesesteak, if you think a cheesesteak should have mushrooms. But if we're trying to change it up, come on. You got to go something interesting, right? Hence, the shiitakes. And when the veggies on both sides have softened up beautifully, we take them out. First, the jalapeno onion will go with the bacon because that's going to be one sandwich. And then this one, the shiitakes, and the regular green pepper, another one. Now we prepare for our beef. The traditional cut that you would use for a cheesesteak is a ribeye. Not always, but we like it. A little bit fattier, a little bit more deliciouser. It's great. And so I bought a ribeye today, except I bought a little Wagyu ribeye because I couldn't help myself. It was just there and it was on sale and I went, ah, look how gorgeous it is.
Oh.
And
Oh my god.
Auntie M. Quick, how many of you don't know what that means? It's the Wizard of Oz, of course. So we're gonna cut this super thin. Super thin. Give it
Oh
a
my
quick-
god.
Holy shit.
Jesus.
Okay, that wasn't the plan.
So we're gonna cut this super thin. Super thin. Give it
Oh
a
my
quick-
god!
Holy shit.
Jesus.
Okay, that wasn't the plan.
So we're gonna give it a super thin cut, do it in the pan, and then the vegetables go in and we carry on from there.
And we definitely didn't just almost light ourselves on fire.
That wasn't supposed to happen. Let's cut. The fuck? How did
was
that happen?
insane. It was touching the Evo. That was fucking crazy.
So this has been in the freezer about almost an hour. When you want to cut something super thin, put the meat in the freezer for about an hour. It'll cut much easier. So I'll take one piece off and then super thin. If I had a, what are they called? Meat slicer?
Yeah.
I would use the meat slicer right now.
We'll be buying a meat slicer.
I was looking at them the other day. But here's the thing about Wagyu. Look, the thing that gives a steak flavor is the bits of fat in here. And when you look at this, there's a lot of it. That's the Wagyu thing. There's just extra fat. I'm cutting against the grain. I'm cutting thin. But even if I didn't, because of all this gorgeousness, it would still be great. I'm trying not to make the pieces too big because I think about how people are going to eat. And if I cut a piece this long, how do you eat that? That's ridiculous. So just cut away. Keep going until you're done.
Look at that 8-inch chef's knife. Damn.
All right, thank you. It's got junk on it, but
I think we still have some stock, people. Get over there.
get over where?
To the site to order while you can.
Look at this. That makes me really happy. I've said it before. I'm not condoning the use of Wagyu all the time. It's definitely more expensive. That being said, if you see it on sale, go for it. And when you're there, you got this beautiful pile. Let's get our buns ready, and then we go to the pan. Here's what I'm using. Sue me. These are not official Philly cheesesteak rolls. I'm a California boy in San Diego. This is what I have. But I am just going to open them up a little bit. I want to leave a hinge. We're going to throw them on the flat top, get some color on them. When it's time, that will be pretty soon to now. All right, these guys are done. This is done. Let's get the cheese ready, and then we cook. All right, with a clean knife, we have 2 cheeses. The jalapeno bacon will get smoked provolone, yes. And the truffle mushroom will get Italian truffle cheese. Gorgeous. But we want these slices ready to throw on at the last minute. So we'll just cut here. Take this out. Smell it already is delicious. Just get a little pile of this. We want enough of this to cover it up and get super melty, super cheesy. Take your time, doing a beautiful job here. Me. I just complimented myself on this cheese cutting, which is ridiculous. Who wants a piece of truffle? Italian white cheddar truffle cheese.
Oh, yeah. Hey.
Everybody? Maxie? Maxie? Chancy? I can't tell if that face, Max.
That's good shit.
All right, I think we're good here. I'll have a little piece for myself. Oh, damn.
It's good.
Truffle cheese is good. All right, we cut the provolone, the smoked provolone. We get it ready. And this cheese is a little harder, so it's a little easier to cut, if that made sense. All right, beef, cheese, rolls. Let's go. 2 pans, each require a little lubrication. I save bacon grease when I make bacon. And in our jalapeno bacon, some of the bacon grease will go in, start to melt for our stuff. And in the other one, we'll continue with the beef tallow, and in it goes. And when the tallow and the bacon grease are hot and melty, in will go our beef, like this. 1 and 2. Fantastic. So spread them out a bit. Look, this is gonna cook very quickly, folks, because they're thin, it's Wagyu. It doesn't need to be overdone. So spread out, everybody. Same thing over on this side. And right when you see most of the color disappearing, pretty much where we are now, because we don't want to overcook anything, let's put our vegetables in. The jalapeno side gets the bacon, onion, and jalapeno, of course. And the truffle mushroom side gets the mushrooms with the green pepper. And everybody gets mixed. Wow. Smelling amazing. Looking gorgeous. Battle Royale. Whose cheesesteak will reign supreme? Okay, we let them finish a little bit, but they need 2 things. They each get some kosher salt and pepper, because they haven't had any yet, and they each get a shot of Worcestershire. We're trying to stay sort of true to what the cheesesteak life is, at least in my mind. We give a mix. We let them sit. We take our buns that we've sliced. We're going to put them on the flat top to start getting a little color. I don't think this is always traditional, but I do love a little crisp on my bun. That's what she said. You didn't do that?
Ah, you nailed it.
So I think we have more than we need. So here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna take what I think will be a perfect portion for one of these buns, separate it over to one side, and then we're gonna put our cheese on it. All right, our smoked provolone is going on the side with the jalapenos. And that's gonna look like this. Don't be cheap, man. Don't be cheap, don't be cheap, don't be cheap. Beautiful. The Italian truffle on this side. And now we have two lids we can put on, let them do their thing, and get ready for them to come off. All right. They're gorgeous. Let's go. Okay, here's our buns. First up is the jalapeno bacon. Wow. Oh my gosh. How's that look?
Oh,
You okay with that?
yes.
A little bit more of this. And then the truffle mushroom. Looks like this. Oh, what a terrible freaking mess of gorgeousness. Well, there you have it, folks. I think they look pretty damn good. Here's the question. Which one will reign supreme? Which one will be better? All right, so look at that.
Damn.
Is that not gorgeous?
So beautiful.
Okay, so the jalapeno bacon, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna cut 3 of these little guys for us to each all try, okay? So, Chancey, really know how to do this for you, man. I'm doing this the best that I can.
Beautiful.
Chancey,
Thank you. Pass paper towel to do that.
Maxie, take this. 2 hands, and hold on, everybody gets paper towels.
Thank you.
Sorry, so this is the first one. Take a bite. Don't say anything. All right, boys. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Don't say anything. It's really hard not to. Don't say anything. Let me cut this one. All right, so truffle, mushroom. We cut. Chancey buddy, that's for you. Maxie, look at that. Look at that bite right there. Dude, please. And now me. Okay, ready? On 3. And 1. Holy smokes. 2, 3. Oh, the truffle.
Wow, I think I know what mine is.
Should we try it on 3? Just I'll say what it is. So you're
Yes.
either going to say jalapeno or truffle. Nice and loud. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Truffle.
Hi.
What'd you say?
I said it's high.
Oh my
Stop
God.
it! What's yours?
I love them both.
You can't be. Chance is forever Switzerland.
He didn't want to get in the middle of us.
He
just
doesn't.
In case.
No, I think they're
Oh my
both.
God. All right, I think it's time to wrap it up.
We got to wrap this up. There's a storm coming. Okay, but here's the point. Play with your food. Love a Philly cheesesteak? Great. Make it different. Don't eat the same thing the same way all the time. Look, there'll be plenty of detractors that say this is not right. I shouldn't be doing this. There should be no truffle word ahead of cheesesteak. Jalapeno? I don't know, maybe. But oh my God, the beef tallow. Get that right in here. Amazing. Thanks for being here. Subscribe, like, hit the notification bell. And don't eat shitty food, please. You don't have to. You really don't.